Belle and Sheer seem to have a lot going on in this new season, especially with those scenes of them almost naked, wet, running from the Freya family as if they were a fugitive couple, and the Freya family really seems to want to eliminate Belle for good, while they see Sheer as a criminal. The new trailer and visual of Danmachi bring a lot of information that I am excited to share with you. Just like in the first trailer, we have a bit more about the letter that arrived for Belle at Hestia Mansion, which is an invitation to go on a date during the Goddess Festival, just the two of them, Belle and Sheer. And besides being an obviously romantic date, it is clearly a love letter to Belle as well. The one who delivered the letter, as we know, is Horn, the messenger of the Freya family. In this trailer, we don't see the part where Horn despises Belle. It is worth remembering that Horn not only resembles Sheer and Freya, but is connected to them in a way that you'll discover only by watching, because I won't tell you. She despises Belle and finds him unworthy and offensive, showing a clear strong disdain for him, not considering him suitable for Sheer. After she leaves the letter with Belle, we see Hestia family opening it to read its contents, where we can already highlight Haruhimi's worried and sad expression. Haruhimi also loves Belle deeply, and clearly seeing a love letter arrive for him isn't something pleasant for her, I think. Lily, on the other hand, wonders if she is finally going after the young master, because she is not blind and knew of Sheer's interest in Belle, but she didn't expect the waitress to come after him right now. And while in the other trailer we have the scene of Hestia panicking, here we have see her calmer, saying that she has never met Sheer before, and you might think that Hestia have already met Sheer at some point, but this is wrong. Up until this moment, Hestia and Sheer has never met. She has only heard about the girl from Belle and the others, and this has some importance to the story, but I won't talk about it to avoid major spoiler for you guys. Regarding the Goddess Festival, which will be the main stage for the events of this trailer, it is one of the great festivals of Horario. It is a festival that lasts for 3 days and is held in honor of the fertility goddess like Freya, Demeter and Ishtar. But of course, the main focus of the festival is Freya, since Ishtar has returned to Tenkai and Demeter is a secondary character in the main story of Danmachi. And this festival, besides celebrating the fertility goddess, also celebrates good harvests, making it a great event for dates and fun outings. And precisely because of this, the date invitation happened. After that, we have the scene I mentioned in the previous trailer, with Sheer and Ryu having a conversation. In it, Sheer tells Ryu about inviting Belle to a date during the Goddess Festival, and Ryu doesn't have a happy expression. On the contrary, she looks surprised and conflicted. She has completely fallen in love with Belle and has already accepted that, but at the same time she loves Sheer, who is her best friend, almost like a sister to him. Ryu obviously knows about Sheer's feelings for Belle. After all, you had have to be blind to not see that. And we saw in the last season all the conflict Ryu was experiencing about falling in love with her friend's beloved. Ryu is facing a major and very interesting internal conflict. She loves Belle now, but she also values Sheer too much to ignore this. She asked Belle out and even informed Ryu about that, asking for her permission to invite Belle on a date. And it is not as if Ryu could suddenly stop Sheer from doing this, especially since Sheer is so transparent with her to the point of asking. After all, it is already clear that Sheer has also noticed Ryu's feeling, and because of this, Ryu is backed into a corner, not knowing how to proceed, and can only remain without a reaction. One point I had like to raise here is Ryu's hair, which is growing out again, and it's meaning a lot of things. First of all, remember that in the past, Ryu always had a long hair. She cut it off the day she became the Gale Wind and decided to leave for vengeance of her family. And now, with the events of the 4th season and her overcoming her past, we have Ryu finally being able to return to who she was. And one of the signs of this is her hair growing again, looking beautiful. Another thing she says in the trailer is, "I want to know if this feeling is real." Now, did she say this to Ryu or to someone else? We don't know. And one point I had like to highlight is this frame of Sheer nodding smiling. In Danmachi, she is always smiling, and in the few scenes where she isn't, it's never a grin expression. And here the trailer randomly shows us an image of Sheer being serious. I doubt it. She is serious for a reason. Then we have Regina attacking Belle in the middle of the city, and I have to say that the animation of the fight doesn't look terrible. On the contrary, I'm starting to have expectations here, and that is a mistake. Never have expectations for JC stuff. Here Regina easily defeats Belle. After all, they have a difference of 2 full levels, and he says that Belle is coming with him. Basically, Regina is kidnapping Belle Chrono here. here, and this new look of Heijin is impressive. In the previous trailer, Heijin was disappointed with Bell during the fight, and declared that he would change him, starting a Spartan training with the stupid habit, and here we see a bit more of this training. Besides reading books without haste and being pressured by Heijin, Bell also engages in other activities, like learning the perfect way to give a bouquet of flowers to his partner and other things. And so the festival begins. Bell and Sheer are on their romantic date, with Bell being the perfect gentleman with her, making her all flustered multiple times through the day. And do you think the Bell from the first season would be capable of doing this, when he could barely share food with Astia? No friends, this is Heijin training making Bell less embarrassed and more dateable. Bell is becoming a goat here. The two of them would go to several places and have lots of fun, and then she suddenly asks him to kidnap her. And then there's a scene of them in minimal clothing, with her saying that she wanted to be sure if this feeling was love or something else. What is happening here? Soon after, we see them both running, with members of the Freya family chasing them, and Hogni in particular really wanting to eliminate Bell Crandall here. In the other trailer, he had already suggested that they should just kill Bell, but it was denied. However, here he seems to be full of rage against Bell. On the other hand, we finally get a glimpse of Ines Wallenstein and her chic outfits confronting the Freya family. While the Freya family wants to eliminate Bell for some reason, probably related to him and Sheer running and fleeing, Sheer is having the time of her life, happier than ever. It seems she wasn't a member of a Freya family, almost if she were imprisoned by them. They then declare her a criminal while chasing her, and we see that all the high-ranking members are involved in this, including Ottar, Gullivers, and even Alan. Then we have the scene of Hestia asking Hermes if she really is a goddess, and this is left for real theories. Who is she talking about? Sheer, Freya, someone else? Freya also appears sitting on her throne, then to do as she commands, without indicating whether she was speaking to her family or the others. Returning to Sheer and Bell, our young Rabbit considers this date perfect, and Sheer seems to have enjoyed a lot too, although she appears to have a tearful expression in this frame. And we end the trailer with Bell declaring that he will protect the Hestia family, and Sheer asking him if he can take her to a place where no one knows who she is. Unlike the previous trailer where we saw a meeting with the high-ranking members of the Freya family, now we have them in direct action. Agony wanting to eliminate Bell, the Gulliver brothers heading into the city armored and equipped, with also Ottar and Alan making appearances. One curious thing is that Heijin was the only one who didn't appear chasing Bell. Why is that? It is because he trained the boy. Unlike the previous trailer, however, this one doesn't include any complementary scenes for the moment between Sheer and Freya about Sheer lying to Bell and the potential consequences if Bell finds out, with Freya wanting the girl to promise something to her. And this was a good decision, as it leaves more curiosity and consequently more hype and mystery for the new season. And with this new trailer, we also have a new visual showing Bell in an almost sleeping state, with Freya embracing him and Sheer standing in the rain, looking sad. And this tells us that besides volume 16, the anime will also cover the volume 17. And depending on the length of the season, I wouldn't be surprised if they also included the volume 18 to complete the entire arc, although I think they won't be going on the 15th volume. Now leave a comment below and let me know what you think about all of this, whether you are excited for the upcoming season or not. Now, bye bye.